Lee, did you have a good weekend?
I did, thanks. Did you? Working all
Yeah, it
weekend?
was great. It was great. I spent 11 hours working.
Oh. Yeah, it's Monday of release week. I'll be cutting out your audio right now, don't worry.
Yeah, so it's release week for us, which is it's
It's a lot of emotions, that's what it is.
yeah. I'm like super nervous. I don't know about you.
Yeah, both from the nervous and excited, a bit of a roller coaster. But yeah, we just had our weekly stand-up, weekly spin planning. A bit of a long one, but it's probably because we're both a bit for one from the weekend, at least Rob is. We're pretty much there for hexceed, which is a bit good. There's some things we're still only doing, obviously like testing, graphic settings, stuff, need to make sure they're all spot on. And mostly for me, it's going to be a lot of posts this week, getting all the posts that you've probably seen over the last week. Just getting them all out.
Oh yeah, it's just the thought that like by the time this video is out, like people will know how well it's done. You know what I mean? Like yeah. So there's a lot of posts for you, isn't there? So there's also all the platforms: Twitter, Discord, Reddit,
Website,
if we can,
yeah.
Steam, on Colouring Pixels and hexceed pages. Yeah, the Landmarks book went down well though, apparently. So we released that on Friday. People quite liked that.
Yeah, it seems to be very enjoyable.
Yeah, he said it was like a double-edged sword though, because like we set the bar quite much higher.
Yeah.
With this. Luna, can you?
Speaking of, there's still achievements you need to ready up for the release for hexceed.
Yep. Most of them are done, but there's a couple that need doing. But
Yeah.
I can sort that. It shouldn't take too long. The work.
And on the topic of colouring pixels, there is a bonus image for hexceed as well, just to get a bit more cross promotion and a bit of free content for colouring pixels players.
Yeah, so hopefully, I know people like it when we add new images to the bonus book. Hopefully people enjoy that. That'll take a little bit of work. There's a small. There's Can you hear that?
I like us waiting for you to talk.
There's a small well, we want to sort of fix a bug almost. So when you complete a book in Colouring Pixels, the little like book selection in the main menu turns a specific colour. But if we then add a new image to that book, or you delete an image, it stays. That was intentional, but with the feedback we've got, I think we need to change that.
Yeah, the main problem is when you've completed a bonus book, there's a setting to hide completed books. If we then add a new image, your bonus book doesn't come back, you don't see it, so you might miss out for a little bit.
Yeah, so literally the button's just not there.
Yeah, unless you go back in the settings and put it back, but if you don't know what to say, you're not going to do that right.
Yeah, anyway, what are you doing today?
Yeah. Well, so, obviously you guys noticed that the video's back, so that's back on track. Obviously it wasn't a video that we made last week because there was no footage, but back to sort of a normal schedule. Mondays, back to making YouTube videos, and that'll take all my day, really. It's already 11:30.
We were a bit all over the place last week as well, so good luck with that.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one to get back into learning how to edit videos. What are you doing though, Rob? What are you doing today? What tasks are you prioritising?
Yeah, so I need to fix the levels that have some small issues with. I think it's only about 10 or something levels that need fixing. I need to fix the levels that Validate picked up on as well. Mac, need to test on Mac. I don't know, coffee.
It is about 10 to 7 now, not 1:45, like I said last time. I've forgotten to do an update all day, to be honest. I'm sorry, but I've been busy. So I've been busy sorting out World 3, mainly. So I made a big long list of things, of changes to make. Yeah, so literally over the weekend I went through every single level. I marked each number, what I was going to do, 95 levels in total, little notes and everything with a little note next to it. It's something I had to fix. As well as some validation issues that we came across as well. But yeah, all of those are fixed now. I've run the auto tester again, and everything seems to be fine. So that's all good. I've done a build with it as well, so hopefully Kim might be able to test some of it if she's got time. But that's all good, done, dusted, World 3, done. Apart from that, apart from some small Steam stuff I've had to sort out. I've been making this level. So this is another milestone level. It's for the bonus isle, I think we're calling it. It's just the smaller bonus world. Essentially we had 4 milestones in the bonus world, whereas every other world there are 5 milestones. So I just thought I'll quickly throw together one last one just to make it a bit more even. So yeah, I've made a world. You can start in a bunch of different locations. Yeah, I've just been a bit random with it, to be honest. Not very good at making levels. Lee's better at that, but yeah, I'm just gonna one last play test, and then I'm just gonna actually add it to the world, set up like where the positioning is for the level, and then do another build, and that should be it for me for today. Yeah, and then hopefully we won't have to worry about levels until the first DLC.
Lee, it's Tuesday!
Woo! Morning, Rob.
She was a bit confused there.
So yeah, what are you doing today, Rob?
Me, I'm hugging a doggo. No, so I probably shouldn't say what I did yesterday, but all the level stuff seems to be, I think, is done now for Hexceed. So I'm actually going to get back to doing a bit more dev stuff. So I need to check how. I just want to double check how things are saving. One thing I'm worried about is if we need to add or remove levels in a world, whether people's progress might get a bit messed up. So I'm just going to give that a once over and double check it's all safe and fine. Then I'm actually going to test the Mac, which I've been saying that I'll do, well, all last week. But yeah, I'm actually going to double check all of that's working on Mac as well. I'm confident that it is, but just, oi, no. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, it should be good. What are you doing, Lee, anyway?
Yeah, so a lot of small tasks as well. Obviously, you've got the vlog that from yesterday that you want to be watching. So at some point.
Oh yeah, I'm halfway through it now.
Yeah, at some point today I'll be making changes to that because it's 36 minutes long, which is ridiculous. It's a bit too long. So we're cutting that down when I get the feedback from Rob. But other than that, it's going to be mostly social media stuff and Steam posts and stuff. I'm going to get all the posts for Hexceed drafted up, so give them a once over before we'll get them scheduled out. It's mostly posts for not just the release, but like we want to announce the pricing, stuff like the season pass and stuff. We want to officially put a sort of clear and concise post out there so people can understand what they can buy.
Yeah, we should want to manage expectations, really.
Exactly,
we don't want to
yeah.
confuse anyone with our pricing model.
Exactly, yeah. And then that's just stuff for Twitter. Like just a bit of hype building that we can do on Twitter to go alongside the Hexceed streams that are going on. Quite good to see. There's one this morning I've already retweeted. The guy's pretty good at the game, which is good to see.
So a little update where I'm at. It's getting up to 2:30. I spent all day so far doing a variety of different posts. So the YouTube video's out. This is uploaded anyway. It's uploaded here. I've made the Patreon posts for this. I've scheduled Twitter posts as well. But the big news is we finally started the polls for Current Pixels books. So if you are a Toastie member or Toastie Hero on a Patreon, that's tier 2, tier 3. As promised, we're doing monthly polls. What that means is we will essentially be taking suggestions from our patrons onto what books we're doing next. So as it says here, the new process that we're doing, essentially, if you jump on our Discord, you can see here, we have a room called Current Book Suggestions. So any suggestions that come into the feedback page that we think is quite suitable, or ones that we've had sitting on the back burner for quite some time, they're all listed in Discord. And we'll also set up messages, so the idea is you can come on, you can drop a reaction with a little tick, is what we're looking for, if you like that idea. And essentially, the ones that come through as most popular on here will filter through to the Patreon posts, and then the patrons themselves can vote. So the patrons have the final say on what's coming out. So yeah, that's just run live now. I've just told the patrons, and hopefully they'll be able to cast their votes, and we'll see what they choose.
Alright, so it is about 25 past 5. It's been quite a busy day for me. I've just been jumping around all over the place, trying to sort little things for Hexceed. I've actually been doing a lot of testing on the Mac.
Most of it's alright, most of it's okay. There is one small problem. It's not really a problem, but yeah, all the save files work. All the graphic settings still work. I think it's pretty much good to go, thankfully. But the only problem I've noticed is if you change which screen you want to display on, there's changes to a restart button, and if you press that, the game doesn't actually launch again. I've spent a lot of time this afternoon trying to get that to work. So all I've done is I've just settled for making the game quit, and then you just launch it again yourself. Not ideal, but yeah, I'll probably look at it later, like after launch. It's not it's not going to be a disaster if that's how it works for launch. But yeah, other than that, really happy with the way it works. I've got Steam Cloud Sync working properly as well. So all of these save files is actually from the Windows PC. So they're all being transferred over using Steam Cloud Sync to the Mac. That's good, and all the changes go back as well. So if you want to play across devices, you can. That's all working, thankfully. Other than that, I've just been helping lay out with a bit more marketing stuff, doing a lot of proofreading for that, watching the devlog. It's been busy. I've been busy.
Jen, get ready, head off at 26. It's been a good day. I've got majority of the posts that we need ready, drafted up and scheduled. So this one here is the Hexceed DLC in Year 1 Plus explained. So it goes into detail about the prices, what you get. Just so it'll be as open as possible about what we're offering, or why we're offering at the prices we're offering at, and what you can get for what you can buy, essentially. This post is going out tomorrow, so it'll be Wednesday. For you guys, hopefully you've seen it by now. So we've got it on Steam. I'm going to have it on the website as well. I'm posting a tweet tomorrow. I'm going linking to it as well, just so it gets as much traction as possible. People can see it. It's not the best view, but I've got all the sort of countdown tweets ready to go as well, alongside the YouTube. Showed that earlier, the YouTube videos up as well. So all the tweets are ready. Only thing left to do is some of the out now posts. Haven't actually scheduled those for the website or Steam yet, so I'll be getting that done tomorrow.
Morning, Lee.
Good morning, Rob.
What day is it? Wednesday.
Music Wednesday, yeah.
Music Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you up to today.
Yeah, so it's purchase finishing tasks, really. So, I got most of the posts done yesterday. There's only the actual out now posts that I want to schedule for Friday, in time with the release of the game. After that, I think I'm pretty much tied up for Hexceed's actual release stuff, so I'll be moving on to DLC. Make a good start on the planning the world for the first DLC, Stella, which will actually be coming out as of this video. So we'll.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, don't do that to me.
So I'll hopefully make a big start on that, so I can get that prepared for next Friday.
Oh, this is all.
What about you, Rob? How's your morning? How's your day?
Yeah, so there's two main things I want to focus on today. The first is when the game launches at the moment, it loads all of its assets in one go, just like images and stuff like that. But that's really slow, and the game actually sort of like locks up for like a good few seconds at the start, especially if you've got like a slow hard drive you're running on. It's very noticeable. So what I've been doing this morning is adding a loading screen, I guess. Like, yeah, just a screen as you launch the game, with a little loading bar and just a percentage that ticks up, just to show you that it's actually doing something and the game hasn't just died. Just a minor detail, but it's just to reassure people that the game's working. Yeah, it just takes a few seconds to launch in. And the other thing is the DLC countdown stuff. So at the moment you can hack your way into actually playing DLCs, and it's probably a good idea to fix that before we release a DLC. Yeah, it's currently very easy to play the DLCs. So either press the settings button or launch without Steam. Yeah, it's quite So yeah, I'm gonna quickly sort that. I tried doing it yesterday, but I failed. Hence the headphones today. Gonna focus.
Okay, so it's been quite a productive morning for me. I've actually got a lot more done than what I thought I was going to do. Yeah, so the first thing I did was the game sort of hung for a few seconds just while it was loading, just after these title cards. So now what I've done is I've added a loading screen. So that loading screen is actually, well, you can barely see it on this PC because it's using a fast hard drive, but yeah, that loading screen will just wait until all of the assets for the game have been loaded. it just, yeah, it's just the same waiting time, but at least you know that the game's doing something, which is quite important. Yeah, hopefully that should work quite nicely on PCs with slow hard drives. The other thing I've done this morning was, what was it? Oh yeah, it was this. So the countdown, you could sort of hack your way around it. So now I've sort of like rejigged the way that this works. So now if a pop-up appears here, so for the DLC and for the bonus book as well, I've clicked the Twitter links, so that's not going to appear. But the world doesn't load in the background, so that means that the Steam achievements won't pop if you had nicked someone else's save files, for example. You won't get the achievements for them, and also it means that I've rejigged it so that if you go to the settings then back out, it actually loads it properly now, instead of it glitching out. So that should be good, and I think it works if Steam's not enabled as well, but I do need to double check that.
Yeah, just a quick update. It's about 2:30 now. I've pretty much finished all the posts I can do for now, so I've got all the out now posts scheduled for Friday. It's getting a bit more real now. Pretty similar across the platforms. So there's a one on the Hexceed Steam page. There's a cross promotion on the Color Pixels. There's the Color Pixels cross promotion one, and same thing on the website. Again, all pretty similar across the board. I do like the way the bear looks in this font. But yeah, hopefully that'll get some traction into the game. But yes, it's still 2:30, so I've got quite a lot of time left. We made a good start on the DLC pack for Hexceed.
So one of the things that we need to do before Hexceed is released is to add a little controls page, because a couple of people who have done streams and things we noticed haven't played Minesweeper before, so they don't know the controls to the game. For a lot of like hardcore gamers, it would be quite intuitive, but for we want the game to appeal to everyone. So things like left clicking and dragging to pan, the fact that you can left click or right click on any of these tiles. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little pop-up page, so similar to what we've got here, but for controls, and I'm going to try and make it so that it'll appear for the first time you load the game. So just a quick like description of like controls, how to use the mouse and stuff. I've made some art assets. Ooh, not that way. Yeah, just to be a bit more visual. Hopefully it'll be handy for when we're localizing the game later on down the line. But yeah, it's just a little thing that needs doing.
Morning, Rob. Morning, Lee. Morning, Lee.
What are you wearing now?
I'm wearing merch. Toasty Bear top. Anyway, what day is it? Thursday.
It's Thursday. 1 day to go till release. Well,
Yeah, it's pretty boring. So, but I think we're good now, though. I think the game is done. Like, we've actually gone gold and stuff.
officially gold releasing, not just
Officially. Yeah.
not just pretend gold when we send it out to streamers. Like it's actual. The
But
game is
pretend
where it's ready.
gold.
Yeah. The game's
The
ready.
game's actually good to ship now. There are a few things, like, people have already been sending us suggestions and stuff, like, most of it's really reasonable stuff as well that we'll probably do. But
Yeah.
that's next week. I don't want to mess around and break anything at this point.
Yeah. It'll be post-launch. Make sure that we've got a smooth release tomorrow. Smooth as it can be. So yeah, it's all post-launch. It's all noted down on Trello. It's all stuff we're going to look into. But for now,
Yeah.
sideline it for now.
We've just had stand up as usual, and we've set release alarms. So we've both just set alarms at various times on our phones just to make sure that we don't forget to do anything. Because once or twice I have forgotten to release a Color Pixels DLC. Yeah, so we will make sure that everything's released on time, and a lot of the marketing that we have to do manually is scheduled. Well, not scheduled, but is done just after launch as well. So
Yeah, like batch sending the emails to the newsletter and stuff. That can't be done. Can't be scheduled. So we're just gonna hit the button after Rob hits the button to release again. But yeah, it's all good. Everything else is scheduled. Everything's good to go. So we can just sort of forget about it for a day and work on other stuff that's related to it. So I'm going to be, again, same as yesterday, just a lot of working on level building for Stella. I'll keep an eye on all the social media and stuff, see if anything comes up. Because obviously, you want to be pushing as much as I can hexceed related. But if it stays quiet, it stays quiet. We've got stuff scheduled here to hype up hexceed. But apart from that, should be a quiet day. What are you, Rob?
Yeah,
what you got,
level building.
What you got on?
Yeah, so today I'm actually going to be working on Color and Pixel stuff. So we wanted to make a hexceed level for Color and Pixels just to put in the bonus book. I'm going to be doing that this morning. Going to get all that in, like, tested, make sure it's working. Hopefully we'll release it tomorrow. But then after that, I'm going to look into making the bonus book actually pop up if you've got hidden... if you've got the option to hide completed books on, we still want the bonus book to pop up when we add a new image, and at the moment it doesn't do that. So yeah, I'll be looking to fixing that, which is actually quite a difficult thing to fix. So yeah, I'll get the image done first, and then have that shelved, and then fingers crossed I manage to get the other stuff working. But if not, it's not the end of the world.
Pixels work. I found out that there's a power button on the keyboard. What is that for?
Oh yeah, did you not know that?
Why is there a power button? I turned my computer off. Why? I hope I haven't lost anything. Hello, you want me to tug? It's not why I started recording.
That's it. I stopped playing with you, so you go running off to daddy. Yeah.
You already know when I'm going to throw it. Anyway. Yeah, so thankfully, pressing the power button didn't actually lose any work. I just had to restart a bunch of stuff. Yeah, but making some good progress with this save file stuff. So the problem is when whenever we add a new image to the bonus book, and you've got this setting on here, hide completed books, you'll notice on the left here that well, the list is a lot shorter. Cause these are the books that I don't currently have completed. It's usually just because I've gone ahead and deleted a random image every now and then. Yeah, anyway, with this on, and we add a new image, like say the bonus book, like we're adding the new hexceed image in this next update, the bonus book doesn't appear on the left here, so you can't actually select it to begin, so you have to go ahead and turn off the setting, then go to the bonus book and like, oh look, there's a new image. So the fix for that was like sort of twofold. Previously this these like colours at the side here could only like increase in level, so you start off with white, then it goes yellow, then red, then green, then blue, then black. Yeah, just as you prestige every level in the book, it just like slowly increases. And that could never actually go down. So before what would happen is if I deleted a level, in this book, for example, it would have stayed red. But the first fix I put in was to make that actually go down now. So now it's actually update. So if you want to clear all of your progress, you can. And if I just complete this level quickly, then it'll go back up. Just as it normally would. Yeah, so it's yellow again now. If I do it again, it should go red, because I'll leave all of the other levels are red. Yeah, there we go, it's red now. So I think that's working fine. The other part of the fix was for it to do this update to check which colour, it needs to load every level and check every save file to make sure that the level is actually 100% complete, which is quite a big task, quite intensive, because there's a lot of file loading and a lot of just array checking and stuff. It's really quite slow. So it only does it whenever you load a book. So when you click on a book, that's when it does the check. And obviously if you've got this high completed books on, then you can't actually click the bonus book to actually check to see if it's there's a new level there. So what I've gone and done is a bit of a hack, but it should work. Since the bonus book is the only book that we actually add levels to, what I've done is whenever the game launches, it checks to see if the bonus book has... It basically loads the bonus book first, and then it'll load whichever book you last had open. So it's going to do that check first.
So yeah, a bit of an update before I head off. Should get up to 5:30. Just been level building all day. That's how far I've got. Just before the first milestone, so it's a decent chunk, sort of a fifth of the way there, give or take. So it's pretty good progress for starting. And all levels have been tested as well. There's a couple of things I need to change, but overall pretty good. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of it goes. Finishing up for today, and we'll be jumping that again tomorrow. But there's more stuff to do for the Hexceed release, which we'll see.
Lee, it's Friday!
Friday, it's release day. Oh, oh my god.
Don't even. It's like 9 hours. 9 hours, Lee.
But anyway, still a working day. Still got stuff to do. Should I stand up? Bit of a long one because it's got a bit distracted, but it's fine.
Well, Kim just kept talking to me.
Kept getting interrupted.
Oh, I'm just like, Kim, I'm in a meeting.
But yeah, on the back of that, what I'm doing today is going to be, as I said, there's another post for the Cunning Pixels update that's coming out. The bonus book. Need to make sure we'll do a post announcing that onto Steam. The YouTube video is going live as well. But that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's just going to be a case of double checking a few things to make sure it's safe, that it's all ready for tonight, and just making more levels to fill in the time. So actually, Stella, the first DLC for Hexceed comes out as of this video going out. So if you're watching, please check it out. But yeah, that should be my day pretty much. Going to both in a bit of a shorter day today, just so we can make sure we're paid for 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, we're both going to be a bit stressed anyway, so we don't want to like overdo it. And there's nothing we can really do, really, apart from drink, to alleviate that stress. We're having a bit of a launch party tonight, aren't we? Over Discord.
A little bit of one, yeah.
Probably play a bit of Raft.
Oh, it's game of the choice right now. Game of the month for us. Pretty fun. What are you doing today, Rob? Other than trying not to stress and getting straight back in?
So Hexceed's done. Hexceed's done, right?
Right.
That's what I keep telling myself. It's like you don't have to fix anything. You're good. So the first thing you need to do is the extra level for the bonus book for Colouring Pixels. We need to make the achievement and test the achievement for that, and make that live. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. It should be just a minor thing. I'm going to look at the Steam curators list. So Steam let you send keys to 100 different curators on the platform. We've already done this, but I'm going to go through the list that we chose, gut all of the requests that haven't been accepted, and then resend them out to new people, just to
try and maximise the traffic.
Yeah. Just every little helps, and just those people had their chance. So yeah, hopefully a couple of extra people will get the chance to try the game before launch or shortly after.
It's just after lunch, 91 PM, and I've got all the posts ready, so that's YouTube stuff done. I also uploaded the game trailer to YouTube for Hexceed, because I realised that wasn't on there, so I'll just get that out there as well. Other than that, all of the Cunning Pixels updates. So there's the post about the Hexceed imaging game, which scheduled for 6 PM. And again, just a free image for everyone. Rob made a very good GIF here. I'll let it play out. But yeah.
Yeah, so it's just after lunch. I've had quite a productive morning. I managed to get all the tasks done that I wanted to, which is great. So all the Steam curators, I sort of flushed out all the ones that we sent keys to that didn't accept, and just sent some more out. So hopefully we'll get a bunch of Steam curator reviews in the coming weeks. Fingers crossed. But yeah, done that. The Steam achievement for the bonus book is in and working as well. I think Lee is all set up to set all that live, so I'll be setting that update live at about 6 o'clock, so a couple of hours before Hexceed comes out, just so people have time to actually play the image if they're on the ball. Yeah, and the other thing was the bug with the commendations for Hexceed. That turned out to be fine. It's not a bug. It was just because the user who one of our Patreons who had the issue, he was using an old save file method, and since then I'd redone it, and it was just a bit of a carryover from that. So hopefully it shouldn't happen again. I've done some thorough testing for that, but yeah, thankfully I didn't have to change anything. So that's good. But yeah, just now, I don't have anything to do. I'm just going to be sat here being nervous for a couple of hours. I've got the analytics for the store page up. We're already getting like quite a few more users than we usually do on the page. So we've got 5 people on the page right now. And that's just because as the game becomes closer and closer to release, it's going to be moving up the upcoming list on Steam. So more people are going to be more likely to see it. Yeah, so this number will get quite high towards 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So Lee, it's Friday.
It's the end of Friday, yeah? Or will be,
Yeah.
for us anyway.
Six hours till launch. Well, we're doing this call earlier than usual because I'm just sat around doing nothing, stressing out. And I know you want to go home as early as well, Lee.
Yeah,
so.
I got this PC packed up and taken home, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. What did we do this week? It was a good one, was it? I don't know.
Yeah,
Was it a good
it's
one?
a little bit all over the place, but it's mostly just
Yeah.
finishing touches to Hexceed, wasn't it? So things like QA, for the most part, getting things tested at the graphics page and stuff. The graphics
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah, there's a lot of QA, an awful
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, testing on Mac. I went over the save files again. Yeah.
Yeah, a few
Just
minor
that and
tweaks.
PR.
Yeah, and that and PRs, yeah. So all of the posts got scheduled throughout the week. That's pretty
Yeah.
much been it, really. There's a bit of level building for Seller, which is obviously coming out today, so this video.
We got Mac.
Oh yeah,
we got first.
merch, got our merch. There we go.
But yeah, it's just been a little bit all over the place, really. The thing is, it's such an important week as
I
well.
know.
Like, it's literally just making gifs and stuff like that, and tweeting and
The marketing side of game development when you're in your team, isn't it?
but yeah. Hexceed is coming out tonight.
It's pretty much just done for the week. Apart from obviously releasing the game
Yeah.
in a few hours, but
Yeah. We've got a lot set, as we said. But as this video is coming out, Stella should be out.
should be, yeah. If everything goes well
Hopefully.
next week, yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. You've actually been able to like test the level, so hopefully the quality will be slightly higher.
We'll
than-
see. Yeah. There's been a bit more thought on these levels, to put it one way. So hopefully it'll pay off. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's should get that done next week in time for next Friday.
But yeah, anyway, thanks to Patreons who have been finding bugs for us because they got the game early.
Yeah.
Thanks for everyone who wishlisted the game before launch.
Thanks to the content creators that got involved as
If
well.
you didn't, then you have to make it up to us by downloading the game now and reviewing it. And then we'll forgive you.